Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to a very special episode that we are pre recording for Thanksgiving. We wanted to discuss with you guys a wonderful movie that came out in 2008 called Thankskilling. Thankskilling is a comedy horror movie that takes place in Plymouth, Massachusetts. The film, however, was recorded in Ohio. So, without further ado, we are going to roll the trailer for it. Thanksgiving is hilarious, goofy, funny, silly, and all of the above. What was your first impressions, Kat, before we roll the trailer?
I I I love all the one-liners and the beginning is just great. They get right to the good part. Boobies. It starts with boobies. Nice boobies too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they had, back in that era, they had those kind of boobs. I'm down. It was
Yeah,
pretty,
in the olden days, as
of
as they
course, as they told us. Oh goodness. Okay, so let me go ahead and play it. Oh, 1 second, guys.
It's all right.
This is
Y'all
what happens.
check out my spread. Check out my delicious Thanksgiving meal. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble, motherfuckers. Definitely
Gobble.
for sure. Okay, I have it now.
Okay, I'll stop playing with my turkey.
Stop playing with your turkey. That's hilarious. All right, guys. Here we have it.
So, guys, I was thinking, since it's Thanksgiving and all that, we should go around and say what we're thankful for. I'm thankful that your mom has the juiciest poon in town. Back in the 1500s, in the settlement of Fralberg, an old Indian by the name of Feathercloud was dishonored by a pilgrim. Feathercloud necromanced a turkey that would stop at nothing to get what he wanted, to kill. Everything's gonna be okay.
You don't believe me, do you?
I do believe you.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's no such thing as an evil turkey.
This little baby bunny got its stomach gnawed open by a beak. Not just any beak. A turkey beak.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's
no such thing as an evil turkey. Oh, wait. I lied.
You just got soft.
Go big, Johnny. Oh, fuck. No. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
Ghost in hell, asshole.
The trailer doesn't do it any justice. I don't think so.
No, not at all. Not at all. There you have it, folks. Miss Cat, after seeing this phenomenal, fantastic, funny film, what do you think the budget was for this one? I have the budget numbers in
Uh,
front of me. I just wanted to see if you could take a friendly guess.
$5.
No, a little higher than that.
Uh, the boobies probably was all the budget, so I'm gonna say $5,000 because those were nice boobies.
Actually, less than 5 grand, but yes,
$2,000.
more.
Three.
Yes,
Three.
three. Well, you were close. three
Uh,
thousand five hundred was the
ah.
budget for this film, and that was pretty I think it was pretty good for the budget. You know, when you think about it, you had a lot of fun watching it, and you're like, damn, $3,000. I can come up with $3,000 and make a fun movie like that. But you gotta know the how tos and stuff.
Well, it was good enough to have a part 2 and a part 3. So
Yeah, yeah, they must have done really good enough to do a part 2 and 3. Maybe next holiday season we can discuss those. Miss Cat, what was your favorite quote of the? There's so many one-liners that
uh,
Turkey and the others said, but what was your favorite?
well, my favorite from the turkey, let's see. I accidentally cut him.
Oh, yes. That was the scene where with the dog and stuff. And he was telling the guy with the gun, he's like, "Yeah, I accidentally cut to him." That was pretty good. My favorite, you would only understand if you're a football nerd or any sports nerd when because one of the main characters and his dad would communicate a lot about football, and they had that like relationship with the sport. So when he hands him the severed head of his dad, before he throws the head, he says, "Go deep." And that made me laugh fucking hard
I
because
didn't pick that up, but that is my favorite scene. That is my favorite kill.
yeah,
But
see,
I
you
didn't pick
wouldn't.
that up. I was too busy dying. I was too busy laughing.
I don't know if you know a lot about sports, but that's
No, I
when
don't.
before when somebody throws the ball or when they're practicing, going deep means they're about to chuck the ball really, really far, so make a run for it so you can catch it. So, when he says go deep, meaning he's gonna throw his dad's head really, really far, so he needs to go and catch it. So that was really, really funny for me personally. I'm like, oh my god, he did not just say that. But
Yeah, there was another term in there I didn't get, but my husband explained it to me. Even
oh,
though he's not a sports person, he knew. It was
you
something
just
about the
knew this.
playbook. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's a lot of like with what was Johnny? The Jock's character's
Mhm.
name was Johnny. With Johnny's character, I feel like Turkey had a lot more like sports banter for him. So if you're not really into sports or have no clue, you probably won't get the references. You might chuckle because it's the scenes are funny, but you might not get like the joke. But I think it's funny. So far, I counted the kills. Turkey has 7 kills and 1 dog in this movie. So
Or doggy.
right on,
Or
Turkey.
flashy. What was I saying? Flashy.
No, he called him in the beginning he called him Lassie, right?
Oh,
Remember?
I heard flashy. I don't I heard him call it flashy. I don't know.
I heard Lassie, like the dog Lassie.
Yeah, no, that makes sense now. I don't
I don't know. My hearing, I guess we both need to be evaluated for hearing. I don't know. Thank you, Thankskilling, for reminding us that we're old. So, one of the things, well, my opinion on this, and one of the things that kind of like I was like, what the fuck? A lot of things didn't add up. One of the things was, how did Turkey end up with a gun? And how did he drive the car? Because at one point he's hitchhiking. That's my favorite scene.
Oh
Was
yeah.
when he's
And what about when the kid swallows the turkey and the shotgun? He's pretty, he's got some skills to swallow a whole shotgun. I mean, he's better than a porn star. And he swallowed
pretty
the whole
much,
shotgun and the turkey, and then turkey shoots his way out.
yeah, pretty good job there for the turkey, right? It. I don't know how. But I mean, it's comedy horror logic, so it's not gonna nothing's gonna make sense. But it just the things that made me ponder. Also, Why didn't they just call AAA? You know, when they were when their car breaks down, they're like, we're just gonna camp here. And I'm like, do you not have AAA? Do you not have roadside
No.
assistance? Just gonna
No, they
camp out
gotta do like the nerd said, they gotta go skinny dipping with no clothes on. He specified as if there's another way to go skinny dipping. He's got to do the sexy. He's
Yeah.
got plans.
He's got plans to have, but I don't think my boy stays a virgin because
I
of
think
that.
he was. I think he was in love with his buddy Billy.
You think so?
They have their love. It's beautiful.
Okay, I can kind of see that actually. That kind of makes sense. So, you know, I personally, I was just like, okay, this is funny, and I don't know. I just thought he was somebody that he looked up to, but it was kind of odd when he's like, touch my muscles. Ew. I was like,
And I love the song. Billy, Billy, you were my best friend. Now you're a dead ass friend. Oh, poor Billy.
yeah, the death of Billy kind of that was the first kill, right? After the dog.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, of the group, because you had that hitchhiking
Yeah.
guy, but
Yeah,
he's just a
and he
hitchhiking.
pulls over for the turkey. Cass, gas, or ash, or ass, right? It was cash, gas, or ass, right?
And the turkey didn't have cash
Yeah, he was
or
like, I guess
gas.
it's ass. And he's like, oh yeah, that looks tight.
I was like, you have everything in here. You have weird animal shit with, humans, and it gets really fucking dark and weird. Some parts
But
I'm
there
like,
was no booty.
no,
I didn't have
you're
no
wrong.
booty.
You're wrong. There was a
What, turkey butt?
turkey booty. Yeah.
Ah,
And then that scene where that one chick was having sex, I mean, kind of
well,
somewhat booty.
you couldn't see her. She had like something on.
Yeah, true. And I'm like, why are you
It was covered.
why are you having sexual encounters with your dude with clothes on? That's really weird.
Well, remember, she's so slutty, right? So maybe she just didn't have time.
Yeah, true. They described her as very slutty, and she can't keep her legs open like
And
whatever reference.
how many times did they say that same joke?
That joke they said like 3 or 4 times, and it's funny because when the girl, I believe her name was Kristen, when Kristen kept saying the joke, everybody kept laughing.
Mhm.
But when the nerd Darren kept said the joke once, they're like, no.
Yeah, no.
Because it was after he said the joke after she had died. So that's why they're like, no, she's
No.
already dead. Like, you can't use that joke anymore. Expired. She got returned to sender, and you cannot joke about her anymore. Right? That's like the cutoff point. And I like how
you owe me, Luna. You owe
for
me.
what? For making
having
you watch
me watch this. Yeah, no, for having me watch it with my husband. His puns are terrible, and this just encouraged him to torture me more with his foul puns. They didn't stop.
Sorry.
I was like, damn you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but it's a holiday movie that I have to put everybody through that I love. So consider yourself very fortunate that I love you enough to show you this movie.
Love is pain.
Love is pain and suffering, right?
Anyone who tells you elsewise is selling something.
Yeah, true. But I was gonna say the thing that kind of made me realize, oh yeah, this is definitely a comedy horror movie. After Kristen's cop dad dies, after the jock Johnny's parents die, everybody dies. They're just like, oh, let's go to your place and watch a movie. Like nothing's happened.
No more pumpkin pie or cranberry sauce. Johnny's very upset about that when his mom and dad get murdered.
Yeah, he doesn't care about his mom or dad. He's just like, I mean, I
Get
get it. Pumpkin pie is really fucking good.
Do I have pumpkin pie on my spread? Oh damn it! There's no pumpkin pie.
The
Oh
hell?
no! Is that wait?
I think it's.
Is
I
that
think it's.
or is that apple pie?
Yeah, I think it's that
No.
one. I think that's pumpkin.
Ah no!
I think it's
Gotta have
pumpkin.
pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
You think it's
pretty
pumpkin?
much.
I gotta have pumpkin.
You know what? If somebody offered me the other pie, not pumpkin pie, but sweet potato pie, I will kind of laugh at their face, but I'll still eat it because it's food and I want
It's
food.
pretty good. It depends. If they make it really sweet, it tastes kind of pumpkiny. If it's really sweet and cinnamony, sugary.
True. It's just like the guy that pretends to be a works at a law firm but isn't really a lawyer. He's just at a law firm. He's
He
just
delivers the mail.
infiltrating. Yeah, he's just infiltrating. Like that's what I feel about, sweet potato. It's like trying to be a pumpkin pie, but it's not. It's just an infiltrator. But anyways, so after seeing this wonderful movie, would you like to see part 2s and 3?
Sure, I'm a glutton for punishment.
That's yeah, pretty much.
But I think I need to drink more. I think that's the key.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think you
I
went
need to have
into
some
this too
drinks.
sober. Or like if you're watching this trying to dissect it like Space Odyssey, like,
No,
ooh, I want to
no.
take notes and it's gonna be, oh, I need it. No, you need to like take
It'll
20
hurt your
steps.
brain.
Yeah, you need to take 20 steps back and realize that nothing's gonna make sense and it's okay. Because at the end of this, you will see Turkey have a lot of fun.
Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. Just, murderous turkey. It's cool. I mean,
Mhm.
some
And of
curse or
course,
something.
he falls into radioactive waste. Of course.
Yes, yes. That was amazing, by the way. I was like, oh. When I first watched that, I'm like, it would be radioactivity. Yeah. And even the characters, they did like a third person or out of
Mhm.
when they're like,
Third
oh,
wall.
yeah, the wall breaks because they're like, oh, that wouldn't happen in real life. That would only happen in a movie. And I'm like, you are in a movie. And it does happen because they're in a movie. So that's pretty genius. I like the writing. I like the jokes, even though they were pretty bad. But they were intended. They were written that way.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's supposed to be cheesy.
very cheesy. Very, very cheesy, very comedic. So, was there something that you didn't like, Kat?
I don't think so. I didn't like that there wasn't booty.
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, human booty, male, female, them, they. I don't care. Just booty, not turkey butt.
Not turkey booty.
No,
Not
no
turkey booty being hitchhiked and
turkey breast, yes, but nah, I'll pass.
true. Yeah.
Oh, I love the end where, well, it wasn't actually the end, but where like they fought. There's just a perfectly formed bonfire, and she throws the turkey or kicks him on fire. No, she hits him with the bat on fire into it, and then a cooked turkey leg falls out, and she's like, "Err." She just chomps down on it.
Yeah. And what I was thinking when I saw that scene, Kat, was like, dude, that turkey leg is radioactive. What are you doing, woman? It's radioactive.
She got really high.
I don't know. She must have drank
Maybe
something.
she has superpowers for the second one. Maybe we need to see the second one, and it will all make sense. I'm sure.
True. I haven't had the courage to torture myself enough to watch the second or third one. But guys, I promise you this, next holiday season, we're going to watch the second one and have a deep dive like today, and it's going to be awesome. We'll report back about what happened to our girl Kristen and everyone else. So, I mean, everybody else is dead, but you know what I mean. The future of Turkey, because Turkey's, you saw at the end with the families that one random family. I don't know who they are, but might continue
Right.
with them next. Turkey just came alive, and I
The
don't know
theme
what
song
drugs they
was
were on, but
badass, though. I was
true.
jamming to the theme song
Yeah.
with the gobbles in it. It was great.
Oh yeah.
It was great.
This whole soundtrack, man, even when they were riding in the car and they were playing that like metal music, I'm like, oh yes. What band is this? Can you give me their
Didn't it feel like it was made in the 90s? The way they were dressed and everything, it just seemed
Yeah.
very 90s to me.
Yeah, even the music seemed very 90s because they just had that whole, I don't know, the whole aesthetic, very
Mhm.
grunge. But I don't know. I personally was a big fan of the soundtrack. And I was a big fan of the one-liners, even though they were really bad, but I liked them. I don't know. The only thing that I didn't like, kind of, was I feel like, I know this is for the budget, I guess it's okay, but they would have a slightly larger budget, a little bit better, like some of the stab scenes and some of the special effects. I wish they could have been a little better, but that's just me being nitpicky and seeing.
I mean, still, it's not going to be believable. It's a freaking turkey.
Of course, of course,
Using a shotgun. Like, how does that even...
of course not. Of course not. That's just me personally, but everything else is funny, great. But yeah, I mean, slightly
I don't
better.
know. I think if the gore was better, you wouldn't feel as free to laugh at it as much. Maybe it would
You
just
think
seem
so?
more real. I don't know.
But a killer turkey, that would never happen.
How do you
So
know?
it's like,
Are you a turkeyologist? Huh? Do you have the book that was made out of cardboard somewhere in your basement or whatever?
right. No, in my dad's book collection, actually, and he's a
Yeah,
sheriff,
yeah.
so
And it's just boxes with a couple of books, like, and random shit. Like, how is this a library?
yeah, no. I mean, if you've never owned a book in your life, that probably looks like a library to
I
you.
guess.
And what are the odds that in those two books that the dad had, one of them was
Right.
that?
I appreciate what they were doing. It was very like Buffy, you go to the library to do your research.
Yeah.
And then the girl's like, yeah, it's been a whole 5 minutes. He's like, I've been here forever. She's like, it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But I definitely appreciated the cinematography on this, because some of those shots when they're outdoors, I'm like, oh man. Like, when they're like zooming in on the car, like those like drive away scenes and stuff. It just looks really nice though, for sure. Like the cinematography. Ooh, can't talk. But yes, it's I don't know, I liked it. And my most memorable quote for this one was at the very beginning when he's like, "Nice tits, bitch." Totally. That just like set up the stage. The reason why I love that quote so much is because when you're watching this, you're like, oh, already like 1 second in, you have big, beautiful breasts. And then you're like having a chase scene and she's running away from this murderous turkey. And his first spoken words are, nice tits, bitch. You already know that this movie is going to be what it is going to be because it sets the stage for all the other one-liners that turkey spews out of his little gob. I don't know.
His little gobbler.
His little gob. But yeah, no, Thankskilling was remarkable. And Miss Cat, is there something that you're thankful for this Thanksgiving? Now that we're here, discussing this for Thanksgiving.
Yes, with my delicious dinner.
Yeah, and after dinner we can go on a walk in this beautiful trail here.
Oh yes. Sip some hot cocoa.
Oh yeah, watch the leaves turn even more orange and fall off. Perfect. I'm here for it.
Well, I'm thankful for lovely friends like you, darling.
Thank you. Yay.
Yay.
Friends.
And I'm thankful for my delicious husband. He's not the turkey here, but he is delicious.
Oh, okay.
There's that turkey butt.
The turkey butt.
And my health.
Aw. That's very important,
Good
actually.
friends, good family, good health.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
And what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for being alive, to be honest with you. I know that's not, I don't know, it's kind of a loaded question, but I mean, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm experiencing existence in this time and with these people and that are involved in my life. So I'm very thankful every day that I get to wake up and get to engage and interact with my world. And I'm very thankful for that. I don't think, many of us are very thankful for just existing. Many of us are like, I'm over it. But it's like, once it's gone, it's gone. You lose it forever. And, you're never going to experience this again. So I'm very thankful for the time that I have here with my friends and family. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm pretty much just thankful for everything that I have. I'm not homeless. I have food. I have shelter, clothing, and I have you guys. I have a beautiful horror
We
community.
have our awesome fans.
Yeah, I have a horror community that keeps me strong and motivated every day to get up out of bed and get to doing this beautiful work that I do along with Kat. And it's very motivating because there are days that I don't want to get up. I'm like, why do I have to go to work? Why do I have to do this? But then I think about it. Okay, once that's done, I get to go home and record, you know? Not every day at work is going to be a good day, but if you have those shitty days and you get through that shitty day, and then you get to go home and watch horror movies, talk about horror movies, and just kind of engage with people. And I love that. I'm very happy when I'm doing that. So I want to thank you guys for being a part of my world and my community. So that's what I'm thankful for. I know, loaded question, but I wanted to make sure that, that was mentioned in this Thankskilling episode. Well,
That's awesome.
thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful, lovely dinner with your family, with your friends, that you're enjoying the food, the company, and that you have enjoyed this awesome podcast that we have here for you guys. I hope everything goes well for you during the holidays. Kat, do you have anything to tell our viewers before we let them go?
No, just happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and every day it might not be the best day, but I always think, you never know what's going to happen. It could start out as a bad day and something amazing can happen. You never know. Or maybe just that one little act of kindness that you do can change someone else's day. So that's what I do it for.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Kat. And thank you to all that watched our holiday special. Hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Go kill it out there. And by kill it, I mean kill the pie, the potatoes, the green beans, even the green beans. I know we often don't like the greens, but have fun. See you
could
guys
throw
later.
cheese and bacon on them. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lather it up. Give it a new look.
You do you.
You do you. Whatever makes you happy. You want to put ranch on them? Go right ahead. I don't judge. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to eat, that's all up to you. All right, guys. Well, enjoy all your lovely food, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Hello, boils and ghouls. It's your old pal, John Cassier, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. And I want to thank you for listening to Delight and Fright with your hosts, Luna and Cat, a podcast for outcasts.